What's up guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we are gonna be doing yet another video where I take your makeup recommendations and I just put them all over my face. Now, if you're new to my channel and if you have no idea what the series is all about, basically about a year ago, I started a series where I would ask you guys on social media what your favorite makeup products are, and then I would buy them, put them on, give you my opinions, and it's sort of just become a thing here on my channel. Lately with this series, I've been trying to sort of do different themes. So I wanted to do one where I would try your favorite, more like natural, everyday makeup recommendations. So of course, I went to Twitter, I went to Instagram, I asked you guys 1,000 questions, and you gave me a lot of answers. Then I went to Sephora, I went to the drugstore, I went to MAC, spent a lot of money. And here we are. So I really hope that you guys are going to enjoy today's video and find it helpful. Let me know if you've tried any of the products I'm gonna be talking about today. And if you have, what are your thoughts on them? Do you love them? Do you not like them? Just give me all of your thoughts down below. And also let me know what theme you'd like to see me tackle next for this series. And if you see somebody comment something that you like and you're like, oh yeah, I do really wanna see that, then just give that comment a thumbs up. It just lets me know that a lot of people wanna see that, and I will most likely do it for the next one. So without further ado, let's get started. Okay guys, so let's first start off with foundation. Now with foundation, I really wanted to try something new, and I kept seeing two different products pop up over and over and over again in the recommendations. So the first one is the Pixi H2O Skin Tint. This is a product that I honestly have not really heard anybody talk about, which is what really intrigued me about it, because I am all about finding a good underrated product, but you guys seem to really like this stuff. So I picked up two shades here. I got the shade Nude and Cream. When I was at the drugstore, I was pretty disappointed at the shade range. They only had 3 shades available, at least at the drugstore I was at. I'm actually gonna check right now to see if there's a larger range of shades. Ooh. Not great. There's only 6 shades in the shade range, and the shade range really is not very extensive, so that was a little bit disappointing. I definitely did not find a shade that matched me, which is why I bought 2. I did swatch this on the back of my hand, and it felt really interesting and really unlike anything else I have ever put on my skin. Almost feels like it's turning from a cream almost into like a watery consistency, which is very interesting, and I can't wait to see what this is gonna look like on the face. So that is what light 1 looks like. It's not too off, it's just a little bit light for me and a little bit pink. So I'm gonna put just like a tiny squirt of the darker shade. I feel like that creates a pretty good shade match. I'm just gonna start to swipe this all over my face. As soon as I start to massage it into my skin even a little bit, it just like disintegrates. That's what it feels like. It feels like it just like starts to melt onto the skin into like this weird watery texture, but it feels so cool. I don't really know the best way to apply this. I don't know if like fingers would be better or a sponge, but a brush is always a good go-to. Okay, it's definitely building up, which is nice. And the finish is looking really beautiful. This is actually reminding me quite a bit, like the finish of the YSL Touche Éclat Glow Foundation has a very similar look to the skin. It sort of just gives my skin a really beautiful, like hydrated look, but it doesn't look heavy at all. Like when I look very close, it doesn't really even look like I'm wearing makeup. Because it has that watery texture, I feel like it just feels super lightweight on the skin. Like it doesn't feel like a heavy cream at all. First impressions, I really like the way that this has made my skin look. I feel like it does look really similar to a lot of my current favorite everyday foundations. Like I said, the YSL Touche Éclat Glow, which is one of my faves. The MAC Face and Body, you guys know I love that one. The It Cosmetics CC, I feel like this looks very similar to it. I mean, it's been on my face for 3.5 minutes, so let's let it sit for a bit and see what happens, but so far so good. So next up, I have the Tarte Creaseless Concealer. You may not recognize this product, but this is actually a product that Tarte has had in their lineup for a really long time, and it used to be in like that little squeezy tube, and I have used it quite a few times in the past, and I sort of feel like I have had a bit of a love-hate relationship with that product. Like there were some days that I really loved it, there were some days that I really hated it, and in the end, I sort of just realized I didn't love the product. But one of you guys did say that you really like this for every day, so I sort of wanted to pick it up and give it a second shot, especially since they have changed the packaging, and packaging can really make a big difference, not just aesthetically, but the way the product actually applies. It could sort of change things because the product is so thick. Since it was in a squeezy tube, I always felt like you would get too much product, which means you would accidentally apply a little bit too much, which would make it look really heavy. Whereas this on the doe foot applicator, I feel like you have a little bit more control of how much product you apply, which can completely change the way the concealer looks. So I'm definitely willing to give this another shot. So I ended up getting the shade 20N Light, and it looks like it's gonna be a pretty good match. So because I am familiar with this product, I'm only gonna apply a very small amount. Ooh, that is a really good color match. It's so nice. It's not too yellow and it's not too pink or peachy. It's sort of just like that perfect shade. I'm also gonna put some right on that inner corner of my eye to get rid of that darkness. I'm just gonna do what I would typically, oh, I just got concealer all in my hair. As I was saying, I'm just gonna do what I would typically do for every day. I'm not gonna do anything too over the top or crazy, no upside down triangles. I always just like put some right in the hollows of my eye and the inner corner and then on that outer corner. And then I'll put a little bit concealer on the corners of my nose because I get a little bit red there. Just a touch on my chin and down the bridge of my nose. A little bit on the forehead. And I'm just gonna pat that out. Honestly, the key to this product is just a little bit goes a very long way. You do not wanna over apply this product. This is not the product that you wanna use to, you know, do those really intense upside down triangles because it's such a thick consistency that it's just going to settle and look super heavy underneath the eyes. But it does have amazing coverage because it does have that really thick consistency. Like look at that, that completely erased my under eyes. I feel like it is very similar in consistency to the IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Under Eye. So this is what the concealer looks like. I feel like it did blend out really easily. It made my under eyes look pretty much flawless, and as of right now, it's looking really good. Although I could already see that it's starting to settle in my under eyes. Like this is a concealer that needs to be set. You have no choice. You cannot go powderless. And for me, for every day, honestly, I do prefer a concealer that I don't have to set with powder, just because it just minimizes the amount of steps that I have to take to put on my makeup. My skin is looking so like glowy and hydrated. I can't stop like going like this with my face to see that like beautiful sheen. It's so nice. So before the stuff settles too much, let us go in with some powder. I am so excited to try this. So this is the Glossier Wowder, and believe it or not, I have not yet tried this. So many of you guys are recommending Glossier products in general. I feel like Glossier is just known for their really awesome, more natural makeup. I'm just gonna use a very fluffy brush to very lightly apply. Set my nose area because it's a little bit shiny. Center of my face. Ooh, okay. I actually really like that. It definitely looks like it set down my makeup, but it didn't completely take away the glow that I really was liking on my face. And it definitely doesn't look too heavy on my skin either, which is exactly what I like in a powder. Oh, so exciting. Oh my God, I may have found a new powder that I like. This is good. This is good news. I feel like we're really connected on a deep emotional, spiritual makeup level. We just get each other because this is exactly what I like. I'm very pleased. So the product that I'm probably most excited to try is this one over here. Only one person suggested this, but I have never heard of it before, which is why it really caught my eye. This is from the brand Neod. It's basically from the same company as The Ordinary, and this is called the Photography Fluid Opacity 8% Contrasting Serum. And this is essentially a bronzing serum, and I love a good bronzing serum. That is my favorite way to bronze my face. So there are a few different ways that you could apply this product. You could either apply it just on its own, like instead of your liquid foundation. You could apply it on top of your foundation, underneath, or mixed in. Ooh, it's so pretty. I'm just gonna take the same brush that I used to apply my concealer. I'm gonna pick up some of the product off the back of my hand. So I'm just gonna pat this where I would normally bronze. So my cheekbone area, on my temples, forehead, jawline, you guys know the drill. Ooh, I can tell I already like it. I'm so excited. And look at that glow that it gave my skin. Oh my God, there's so many good things about this product. I love it. This is gorgeous. This is probably going to be a new favorite product. I have a feeling you guys are gonna be hearing about this quite a lot. The color is so subtle that it just literally looks like I'm tanned. It doesn't look like I'm wearing makeup. So now let's do blush. This is the Pixie Sheer Cheek Gel. It's basically a cheek stain, and I got the recommendation to try the shade Flushed, which is like a berry red type of color. And I'm honestly a little bit nervous to try this because cheek stains are really tricky to use. I am all about like a good cream or liquid blush. Those are, I find, a lot easier to use, but stains, I don't know, sometimes they just look crazy. I just feel like sometimes they don't completely blend out on the skin and they can look a little bit patchy. So we're gonna see if this is going to be okay. I'm just gonna take this little synthetic brush. This is my Zoeva Petite Face Finish in 111. I'm just gonna pick up a little bit of the product, like really work it into the brush so that it's not just sitting on the top of the bristles, because I feel like that is a recipe for disaster. And I'm just gonna start to stipple it on my cheeks. Oh, so pretty. Oh wow. Oh wow. Oh my God, this is unexpected. Honestly, I did not think that this was going to look good. I was really concerned, but that is actually looking freaking beautiful and it's blending into my skin. I really think the trick for stains, especially applying them, is applying them with a synthetic brush and working the stain into the brush before you apply it onto your face. It's very, very natural looking. I feel like it is very similar to like my natural flushed color. Kind of sort of want to try more shades in this lineup, but this color is really beautiful, super natural looking. Might as well just like finish off the base at this point. For highlighter, I have over here the Essence Pure Nude Space Lighter. Now, a lot of you guys were recommending the Essence Pure Nude highlighter, just like the original one, but I have tried that one and I already know that I love it. It's one of my all-time favorite, more natural looking highlighters. So I know that I love this product already. I know I love the formula, but I have not yet tried this color over here, which is Be My Space Light. It's not really the most like natural everyday color because I think it's a little bit more on like the iridescent side. Yeah, it has like a bit of like a pink glow. So nobody really glows naturally pink like that, which is fine, but I figured I still wanted to try it out because I love this formula so much and so many of you guys are recommending it anyway. So let's try that out today. I'm going to be taking my Zoeva Luxe Powder Fusion Brush 134. It's really nice for highlighter. I love a good pink shift highlighter, especially with a pretty pink blush because it just ties it in so nicely. Ooh, look at that. So nice. It's a little bit more cool toned than the blush that we used today. It doesn't really go with the blush that we applied because the blush that we applied is so warm. So it's not the most complimentary, but it's still pretty. I don't think I would personally ever wear this type of color every day just because this is not like super natural looking. And what I love so much about these highlighters is that it never looks like it's just sitting on top of my skin. Because the powder is so finely milled, it really just like melts into the skin and looks like it's part of it. If you like a good pink glow highlighter and you want something that's really nice and affordable, good option. Okay, now let's move on to the eyes. Now there really isn't gonna be much that we're gonna be doing with the eyes just because since we are focusing on more of like an everyday, more natural makeup look, I didn't wanna do like a whole full-blown smoky eye. I just wanted to do something very basic. So I picked up a few products that you guys recommended, one of them being the MAC paint pots, and I got two shades that I actually have not tried before that some of you guys were recommending to me. I have Laying Low over here and Groundwork. So Laying Low looks like this. This is like a really nice, just warm, medium tone nude. This would be a really nice color just to sort of put all over the lid just to cancel out any veins or discoloration. Not so much to put like a lot of color there, but to put, you know, a little bit of something. Because this is a little bit deeper than my natural skin tone, it will add that bit of warmth to my eyes. And then the next one we got, or I got, is Groundwork. And this is a bit more of like a cool toned taupe shade. So if you're not familiar with the MAC paint pots, they are just really beautiful cream eyeshadows. They're extremely long wearing. They work really great on their own. You could put them like all over the lid and leave it at that. They also work really well as eyeshadow bases. This right over here is Groundwork. This is Laying Low. I think I wanna do Groundwork. So you could totally apply these with your finger, but I sort of just want like a very diffused look with this cream eyeshadow. So I'm gonna take a fluffy brush that's pretty precise. This is my 228 from Zoeva, and I'm gonna pick up Groundwork. I'm just gonna like load it up on the brush, and then I'm just gonna start to apply this all over my lid. This really is a perfect all over lid type of color. This is very, very, very subtle, but it does something, and it adds a little bit of color, which I really like. I'm also gonna put some on my lower lash line just to add a little bit of a shadow there, and this is like the perfect color to add a natural shadow. Ooh, look how pretty that is. I really like that a lot. For my eyeliner, I have two eyeliner products here. The Eye Booster from Physicians Formula, and this is an ultra fine liquid eyeliner with a precision brush tip, and it actually has lash conditioning serum in it, which is very interesting. So this is meant to line your eyes and also help your eyelashes grow. So I'm just gonna quickly line my upper lash line just to sort of make my lashes look a little bit thicker. The only thing that I'm noticing right now is that it's a little bit hard to build up. Like I'm trying to build up the color where it's a little bit patchy and it's not really doing so. So I also got a eyeliner from Marc Jacobs, and this one is in the shade In the Buff. And when I got this recommendation, I expected that it would be just a nude eyeliner, but it's actually not. It's a really pretty, very like subtle shimmery eyeliner right over there. Like look how pretty that is. So I'm actually going to put this on the inner corner of my eye. This is gonna be very pretty as just like an inner corner highlight because it's super, almost like translucent. So it's not gonna add really any color, it's just gonna add that glow. I love the Marc Jacobs eyeliners, you guys probably know. I mean, if you've been around on my channel for a while, you know that these are some of my favorites. Honestly, I feel like they're one of the only more high-end eyeliners that are actually worth picking up because they're so freaking good. They're so creamy and pigmented, their colors are gorgeous, and they last. It's really nice as a little inner corner highlighter. For my lashes, I got a few recommendations to use the Benefit They're Real Tinted Primer. So this is not even supposed to be a mascara, this is supposed to be a primer, and apparently this is really nice for every day. This is also a dark brown color. I'm interested to see if this is gonna give me like any type of volume or length or anything, or if it's just gonna coat my lashes with color. Let's see. Well, I already got mascara all over my eyelid. Honestly, I'm not really sure what I expected because this is supposed to be a tinted primer. It's not even really a mascara, but this is incredibly natural. For me, for every day, I prefer like a mascara that gives my lashes some intense volume just because that's the look that I like to go for. But if you want something that gives you a true no makeup look, then this would be a nice product because it just lightly tints the lashes. It gives them a little bit of like an extra bit of oomph, but it's definitely not like overly intense at all. Okay, I literally got mascara all over my eyelid, so we're just gonna ignore that for now. I'm gonna let that dry and then I'll come back to scrape it off. A lot of you guys also recommended that I use the Maybelline Brow Precise Fiber Volumizer. This is a product that I have used before and that I do actually really like. And what I really like about this product is that it almost has a bit of like a metallic sheen to it. So it just gives the brows like a very dimensional look. But what I don't like about this product is the applicator. I feel like it's a little bit messy and it sort of gets everywhere, and that's the only downside to it. Okay, so for the lips, one of the most recommended products was definitely the Fenty Gloss Bomb, but I have tried the Fenty Gloss Bomb before. I do really love it. You guys probably know that, the original shade, but I actually recently picked up the new Gloss Bomb, so I figured why not try that one out today since you guys love the formula so much. I have tried this on before, so I do know that I really like it, but I have yet to put it on camera, and I wanted to just show you guys what it looked like. It's another really beautiful everyday type of gloss. It doesn't have that rosy tone, which makes that original gloss so pretty, but this is great if you want something a little bit more just like sparkly and clear and with no color. So I'm gonna first align my lips with my current favorite everyday lip pencils, my Pat McGrath Lip in Contour. Oh, it's so pretty. Just gives your lips that like wet look. I mean, doesn't get any better than that. So guys, we are done. Some of your favorite, more natural, everyday makeup products are now on my face, and I gotta say, I am loving the way my makeup is looking right now. Hey, it's me. I wasn't originally going to do a update on the makeup just because I didn't think I'd be wearing it for the rest of the day, but I looked at the clock, 6 hours has passed since I filmed and I still have the makeup on my face, so I figured I would show you guys what things are looking like, specifically the foundation, mostly because, I mean, everything else is pretty minimal. Nothing really is gonna change with that, but I wanted to show you the foundation because I am so impressed with the way it is looking. I think it's looking so beautiful. The only thing that sucks so hard about it is the shade range. It's really, really disappointing. I really hope that one day they're gonna expand it because the formula is so beautiful. My eyeshadow is still lasting good. The mascara has not flaked or really gone anywhere, even though I don't love the mascara that much. It didn't go anywhere. So if you're looking for something super natural that actually lasts, this seems to last pretty well. All right, guys, it's time for me to actually finish editing this video. Goodbye. So guys, that is it. I really hope that you enjoyed today's video. Don't forget to let me know all of your thoughts down below. Let me know your thoughts on any of the products that I've tried today, and even let me know some of your go-to favorite everyday products. And I know I'm asking you to comment so much, but also let me know what you want to see next in this series. Of course, give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and subscribe if you want to join the fam, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.